Hello, hello everyone. It's a beautiful sunny morning here in South Brooklyn. In fact, I saw a guy walking this morning. All he was wearing was a pair of shorts. Not a beautiful sight, but it just shows you how warm it is here. I think it's up in the 70s already. So it's a beautiful day to observe the colors of nature, which is what I'm doing from this balcony. And colors is going to be the subject of this week's class. So, you know, most of you will have gone over what I'm going to talk about in the junior school or primary school, and but some of you may not have, so there's no harm in it being repeated. Got the sunglasses on because it's pretty bright here actually. So first of all, we're going to start talking about the three primary colors. There are three basic primary colors, and they're called primary colors because they're prime. Like a prime number, they're indivisible. They are only existing by themselves. You can't take two colors and mix yellow. That's one of the prime colors. Yellow. That's that. You can't take two colors and mix blue. It exists in its own, a prime color. And you can't take two colors and mix red. You know, these are unmixable. So that's red. So those are your three primaries. Red, yellow, and green. Sorry. Red, yellow, and blue. I'm thinking ahead of myself. I don't know how you are getting on, but I've had one hell of a week, you know, worrying about this election, and I think I've caused myself to have a toothache, you know, going to go to the dentist. So, you know, what a ride it's been. So, with those three colors, the primary colors, we mix them together and we get the secondary colors. So if you take yellow and blue, mix them together, you're going to get green. That's from yellow and blue. If you mix yellow and red together, orange. If you mix blue and red together, purple, violet. These are the secondary colors. So you've got your primary, that's red, yellow, better get this right, blue, your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. Your secondary colors, orange, green, purple. So that's the secondary colors. orange, green and purple. Orange, green and purple. Now, it goes on and on, you know, the colour circle, or colour wheel as they call it. You basically end up mixing green with the purple to get a shade of mauve. You mix the orange with the green to get that shade, kind of puce. So those would be the tertiary colours, but we're not going to talk about them because it's all mixing. And the important thing to realise is that your eye is colour mixing all the time anyway. The very fact that you're seeing in colour, unlike some animals that see only in black and white, proves that you're mixing colours with your brain. If you take a primary colour, in this case red, if you make a red dot, you can do this at home. Now, if you take that red dot and you stare at it, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. If you want to count seconds, always say 1 and then elephant, and you get it exactly as 1 second. So 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4 elephant, 5 elephant, 6 elephant, 7 elephant, 8 elephant, 9 elephant, 10 elephant. That's 10 seconds. And then if you go after that, after staring at the red circle, and then you look at a blank piece of paper, you'll see an after image. And the after image of red, what do I mean by after image? You know, like a kind of impression left there. Just from looking at it, your eye has left an impression on the blank sheet. Some of you may not get this. There's always people who don't manage to understand these things, but it's pretty simple. Paint a circle. It could be blue, red, or green, doesn't matter. And then stare at it for a while and then look at a blank sheet, and you'll see something come up in the blank sheet, the after image. That after image will be the opposite colour. So if I look at this for a while, and then I look at the after image, it's a kind of greenish, there it is, it's coming. It's a kind of greenish, okay? And if I was to go and use a blue, pretty messy blue. If I was to use a blue, stare at it for a while. You just need a couple of blank sheets for this, you know, anything can do. And then go and look at the after image on the blank sheet, see what impression is left in my eye, and I can see that's yellow. So these are the opposite colours. The opposite colour of blue is yellow. The opposite colour of red is green. Opposite or complementary. So if you put two of these colours together, it has a dramatic effect. They are the opposite colours. And the brain is making colours all the time. If you're looking at this on YouTube just now and you're seeing a green shirt, green hat, red face, it's coming because your brain is creating the colours. Now, colour is coming all the time. Today there's no rain, but if there was some rain or mist, you would get the colours of the rainbow. And I'm sure you all know the famous acronym for the rainbow. Have you heard of it? Roy G-biv, or Roy G-biv. R-O-Y-G, G for Geronimo, B-I-V, Roy Gviv. Not easy to pronounce, but that's the order the colours appear in the rainbow. That's red, Roy, orange, O, yellow, Y, green, G, blue, B, indigo, which is kind of dark blue, indigo, I, and violet, V, which is kind of purplish. So ROYGBIV, Roy Begiv. In England, they have a way of learning it, which is by using the phrase Richard of York gave battle in vain. Maybe it doesn't translate so well for the Americans, but obviously based on historical fact. Richard of York gave battle in vain. ROYGBIV. Richard of York gave battle in vain. So those colours, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and the last one is violet. There you are. And each one of those colours is vibrating at a different frequency. That's why you perceive it in that particular form. Top here are the warm colours, and the bottom here are the cool colours. So as the sun rays travel through the misty, watery particles of the rain, they bounce inside them. They kind of make a bouncing shape that causes the light to come out, kind of like a projector. And all those tiny lights from the sun rays going through those tiny microscopic droplets of water create the illusion of the rainbow in the sky. And you see those colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And maybe at the end of the rainbow, a big pot of gold. So that's that. You can see them, and everything vibrates at a different frequency. I mean, this colour here on my shirt is vibrating in the greenish frequency, and you're seeing that frequency. So it's kind of a different way of thinking about seeing colours, you know, that they're bouncing off things and vibrating. So that's the colours of the rainbow. Now, try and remember these things, because when you respond to me this week, as well as doing more work on your second painting, I want you to write down for me two things. One is, please tell me what are the primary colours, the names of them. Tell me what are the secondary colours, the names of them. That's enough for that. Primary colours and secondary colours. And I've said it all clearly at the beginning of this, so it'll be a test to see if you actually watch these YouTube videos. And then I'd like to know the names of the colours of the rainbow. Okay, so you write all those down and send that to me, as well as the images of your painting as you're working on it this week. It's the second painting. We are completely finished with the self-portrait. Everyone has done it. The finals will be on the something like the 14th or 15th of December, so there's just over a month to get everything done. I've already received many postcards with the drawings from the ones I sent out to you all at your houses, so that's fantastic. We'll have that as an exhibition and I'll film it. And so that's what you do. And don't forget, it's very important, even if you're capable of doing anything, it's very important that you email me or text me every week with your name. You must do that so that I know that you're on the planet. With this online teaching, there's no way I can know unless you respond to what I am constantly putting out for you to learn from. Teaching is a two-way process. It's not just me ranting on, trying to get you to learn things, but it's you responding, so that I know that there is a responsive human being at the end of the line. Someone who can pick up what's being said and make sense of it and do something with it. That's your task as a student. It's like a job. Okay, so those are the primary, secondary and rainbow colours. Please tell me what they are. Now, I've been doing a little bit more this week on that painting, which I'll grab and let you have a look at. Although I must admit I've been a bit under the weather this week with one thing and another, but I'm starting to do all the let's mix some of these secondary and primary colours. I'm starting to do the there we are, making use of the paint. You see, I'm starting to do all those leaves, and you can see how labour intensive it is, because each one different colours. You can see that dot by dot by dot by dot by dot building it up. If you're going to do a really good painting, you have to put a lot of work into it. It's like anything in life. If you put nothing into it, you get nothing back. If you put everything you've got into it, you get a little bit back. You never get what you expect. You never get what you want, but you get what you need. So here we go. Like that, I'm building up this thing, and I think you saw it from earlier on when it was just a kind of black and white image. So I've built up on top of that, of this tunnel. So we'll see how that progresses over the weeks. So that's it for today. You've got your little tiny test. Names of the primary colours, names of the secondary colours, and the names of the colours of the rainbow. And add that in with your image, which will be whatever designs you're making for your second painting, to let me see what's going on with you. That'd be lovely. Okay, that's it, week 12. Wishing you all the best, and have a great week. All the best from your old Professor Scott. Thank you.